Written artefacts come in many shapes and forms. They can tell us a lot about our past and our present. And they're full of surprises.
Manuscript is usually a soft material on which you write with kind of ink or something like that. So you think about paper, about leather, about vellum, about papyrus, something like that. So it's 2D. These clay tablets, we consider them as manuscripts, and this is a bit of a revolution because this is a 3D text. So why do we speak about manuscripts? Well, because it's handwritten, like on paper. It's very portable. While you're writing, you can erase. It's fresh clay, so you can just press your finger on it. When you start to read these tablets, you can reconstruct the life of the people who were living there. So you can face a house and say, okay, in this house was living Mr. Shalimashur, and he had 2 sons, and these 2 sons, after the death of the father, started to quarrel. It's really amazing how you can get into these families and reconstruct the personalities also.
Inscriptions are a very important source when you want to reconstruct daily life in an ancient city. You can take photographs, you can make squeezes like the ones we have here, but still you would then only concentrate on the text, which is the content of the inscription. But inscriptions are 3D objects, they're written artifacts, as we would call them, so there is a lot of context that you have to take into account. We need to know where was the inscription, who is the audience, who can actually read the inscription, is it hidden, is it far above, or would it be on eye level? Are the letters large or are the letters small, and things like that. So we need the spatial context of the inscription. Yeah, there you've got it. That's just to see, we're now looking from the stage building towards the cavea where the people would sit, and you have this pilaster here on the left side. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've started to wonder when we had your 3D reconstruction here is, why would somebody have his inscription there? Why have it somewhere hidden? There's not a lot of people walking by on this side. So who's the audience of this inscription?
Usually you have a music source from any time, and then of course you try to interpret the source. You want to maybe do an addition, either for research or for also performance. But here with the destroyed manuscripts, we have of course the problem of readability, which is something that we first have to think about. So with multispectral imaging, you have the possibility to recover the lost writing. You use different light sources. And in the parchment, there is often some part of the ink left, which we cannot see with our naked eyes. Or sometimes we just see sort of shadowy figure. So we know there is some writing, but we actually cannot read it. So with the multispectral imaging camera and the processing, we are then able to recover this.